What is up, Beyond the Week, friends and family of the channel, of the company, of the brand? How you guys doing? Welcome to another coaching session. Today we are going to be covering dumbbell flat flies. Now this is a very simple exercise, as most of these exercises are, but in your mind it can get a little bit messed up, and when you're doing it, it can be like, where is the contraction in my chest at all? Like, it's supposed to be the chest, right? I only feel my biceps. What's up with this? So today I'm going to be covering some of my own anecdotal advice as to how to do the dumbbell fly. So you're gonna wanna pick a weight that is relatively easy for you to start with, and then you can adjust and find what weights you wanna actually play with. But remember that the fly is a very detailed motion. It's not something that you need to be struggling to death with and grinding through. There shouldn't be like grinder reps on this. You're not trying to make PRs on this, okay? So choose a weight that's appropriate. Feel it in your muscle, don't feel it in your bones and your joints. You're gonna start the exercise laying down with your shoulder blades pressed together. You're gonna try to keep the pressure in your upper traps by pushing your feet into the ground, pushing your body up and into the back of the bench press. Put your arms above your body and then give your arms from a straight lock, give them just a slight little tiny bit of a bend. You're gonna be holding the dumbbells, and what I like to do is I like to start with the dumbbells the same line as me. So pinkies in when I'm at the top of the motion, and then as I'm coming down throughout the motion, I'm twisting my hands so that my pinkies are out. Essentially, the dumbbells are sideways now. And then when I come up, they come again, straight up and down with the pinkies in. So important part of the dumbbell fly is the path of your elbows. That's pretty much the thing you're thinking about. You're thinking about squeezing your elbows together when you come to the top, and you think about pulling your elbows apart while holding a muscular flex in your chest. Not so much about what your hand and whatnot is doing. So after you've locked, just keep that lock. When you're coming down, you don't want your elbow to be too high. If it's too high up towards your shoulder, you're gonna feel a lot of impingement in your shoulder. You're gonna have some rotator cuff problems and whatnot like that. So you're gonna need to find the spot where your elbow is just a little bit tucked down from exactly parallel with your shoulder, and that's gonna be the right spot for you. Now this is gonna be different for every person because every person has different limb lengths. Everyone is, tall, short, there's different types of bodies and there's different angles that things need to be done to hit people's muscles. So you're gonna have to decide what works for you, but I like mine just about 2 inches below from my shoulders. That way I can get a good, strong stretch in my chest, but also there's no pain, there's no stress needed in the shoulder joint, and I never have any trouble with shoulders as far as doing the dumbbell fly. I like to perform the dumbbell fly in the rep range of around 12 to 16, and this is a little bit higher rep than a lot of other exercises, but because this is a detailed isolation movement, and we're not using a ton of weight, what we want to do is get a very good contraction and use a lot of repetition so we can gorge the muscle and really get a mind-muscle connection with the chest. So the last tip I really want to cover is, like I said before, and like you might have heard me say before, squeeze really hard and think about holding the most muscular pose at the top of the movement, and then as you come down, keep that squeeze in your chest. And when you're at the bottom of the movement, think about your whole body as being a stretched rubber band. Think about your chest as being this big, stretched, tight rubber band. And the only thing for the tight rubber band to do is to come back and squeeze back together. So instead of thinking about this whole flying movement and all this other stuff, think about how tight your chest is and then rebound that chest rubber band. I swear, this is such a good cue, a good tip for getting your muscles to do what you want them to do, contract the way you want to do, and get a good pump in the muscles that you want to use. Dumbbell chest flies are one of the best exercises for finishing a chest day. It's really good to get a good pump in there, but also guys, this is a good exercise because it is very difficult to get down, but by getting this down, you're going to understand your body a little bit more, and basically you're becoming a professor of your body. You're gonna understand how to contract your muscles and your body better so that when you're doing other exercises that have nothing to do with dumbbell flies at all, you can get a better contraction because now you understand how your body works and how your physiology and kinesiology works. So thank you guys again for joining another coaching session with me. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It helps the video rank up and get to other people. If you enjoyed it, also please let me know what you thought in the comments below, and if you're not subscribed to the channel already, I don't know what you're doing. You're slacking. You need to take that cursor down and press that subscribe button. Get updates every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Thank you guys for joining Team Beyond the Week. CT.
Lift heavy or die, MIRIN, mother.